Mutables. Let's clear the energy. You ready? Gemini, 30th of May 2020. What do you need to know? Right, let's just see if we can get a bit more light on the subject. In the past, you've got somebody either blocking you or you blocking someone else. There's no communication whatsoever. There's no apologies. It could be simply an immature earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or something only just started, career or finance wise. But it is not boding well. It's costing you a lot of money, as will children. But that's not a surprise, is it? But it could be blocked communication. Somebody's just not having any more of it. Because in the present, you're settling a long-standing problem and beginning a fresh start. This is, and I've just posted a post, so it's very relevant at the moment. The phoenix rising from the ashes. This is something we are all going to have to do at some stage soon, if we haven't already. And it could be in any part of your life. But this is massively important. It's time to raise things to the ground, start again and rebuild. Settlement of a long-standing problem and or fresh start. Those born on the 20th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. The hidden things could be a house move, loss of property, something that was not built on stable foundations is now no longer. That's unknown to you at this minute. Problems within the home and family life. The obstacles to overcome is lies, deceit, theft. Someone has got away with something before and they're going to try and get away with it again. How others see you is strong. Karmic lesson. There could be a Leo involved here somewhere, but you have fought the demons within and without and won. You are strong enough. Leo rules the heart, the back, and self-expression. So they see you as very eloquent and be able to express yourself properly. Your right course of action is to stop fretting. 9 weeks is mentioned. Nightmare situation and or sleepless nights, but you're coming out of that. And that's what you need to do. Accept it and move on. Because that will bring you peace. A truce is called, there will be peace. And then you can relax. Simple as. You've only got 2 major arcanas. Those born on the 20th and those born on the 8th or the 26th. Living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. Outweighs all the other crap that you've got there. They're both positive. And they're the major ones, and they're what matters. Yeah, again, the same person. Thief in the night, someone stealthily taking from you and intending to do it again. Either emotionally, physically, or materially. This is going to be, you're going to have to do things by the book. You may have to learn something. You may have to study something, but there is definitely problems within the home and family life. It could include a marriage or a close friendship, but it is your faith. You need to have faith in yourself and others so that you can begin again. A new beginning, the actual birth of a child possibly. But there are problems within the home. For some of you, it could be an unwanted child. Yeah, what did I say? Once you accept, you release. So this is about your heart chakra. This is how you feel inside. You need to accept the situation as it is and release. Before release comes acceptance. This is your heart chakra. It is all about your emotions. Acceptance is a humbling experience and a difficult emotion to nurture and develop. Acceptance means trusting that everything is exactly where it's supposed to be. And when life throws it at you, its best and worst, acceptance is trusting it is all part of our journey. Recognising and finding the tolerance and understanding we need to get through such situations is truly the stuff that spiritual ascension is all about. It's finding the courage to explore the positive and negative aspects of your situation. Sometimes we feel that all is lost and that the situation has gone too far to bring it back, where you want it to be or where you need it to be. Just stop for a moment and reassess this situation. Breathe. Is it really gone too far, or has it headed off in a different track which was not what you wanted or you planned? You're so caught up in controlling this situation that you're missing the wonderful things that happen around you as a result of this situation. Many good things have occurred either directly or indirectly due to chaos and turmoil and confusion surrounding this event which you perceive as losing control. It is not yours to control. Acceptance is letting go. You will get to the finish line, maybe not fast, but the journey there will be worth the delay, and the prize at the end is much bigger than what you had expected. Let the universe do what she does best and allow her to create a wonderful ending to this situation. Spirit don't do anything for no reason. Virgo, what do you need to know? 30th of May 2020. Messages, Spirit, please, Virgo. And there you are in your own read straight away. Health services in the past, intestines and abdomen. That's what Virgo rules. It's positive energy, so healing taking place, but it's also being on the right track. Spirit sending you someone to guide you so you do not stumble and fall. You are not meant to go this next part of the journey alone. Those born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past. Date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. So the 27th of this month may have been important to you. You are being given time to transform in the present. Yes, a lot of things will end. The old way of doing things, old beliefs, all sorts of things are going to end and finish. You are not yet there. You are not yet actually seeing that. You've been the caterpillar. You can't be the butterfly because you need to grieve the loss of something. Something is over. An ending brings about a new beginning. Those born on the 13th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Scorpio energy, it rules the reproductive organs, and shared resources. Those born 1966 plus or minus 12 may be involved somewhere. The hidden things is fear, putting things off until tomorrow that should be done today. Fear of what other people think of you, fear of what might happen, fear of going it alone, fear of losing your home. The obstacles to overcome, again, is a type of fear. It's avoiding the issue. It's shoving things under the carpet, hoping they'll go away. They won't. This will be a shock to everyone when it happens, but as I've said, and as I posted, and as Spirit have been saying for a very long time, the phoenix will rise from the ashes, but not until you raze it to the ground. So something's going to happen. The obstacles to overcome are fire, water, electrics, people leaving home, disasters, eruptions, arguments, all sorts of chaos. But you are in denial about it. Those born on the 16th living or past state for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. How others see you is a gift. You are a gift from Spirit. You are a whole new beginning. You are stable. You are a promise for the future. It could be a new home, a new career, a new emotional, stable situation within a year. Take that seed and grow it, nurture it. This is the right course of action. Do not hold on to people, things, situations, the old way of doing things, money, material things. They don't matter. Stop being so stubborn and let go of your hold. Whatever's meant to be yours will always be in your life. You have an enemy, and it will make you enemies. And anybody that stands up and speaks will make enemies. You shouldn't worry about what other people think. You should just go with what your heart says to you. So watch out for the enemies. Again, those born 1966 plus or minus 12, February to February may be involved. It is harsh words, rapid communication, and it's but it's leaving. So it will come and go just as fast. But make sure you realise you have enemies. Lack of communication, no communication. A married female with children. And a very important man is entering your life or is already in your life. He is very successful. He is could be a businessman, but he is a self-made man, and he is someone to look up to. He is looking at this married lady with a desire for some reason, but there is no communication about this. So possibly he isn't telling her, he's just admiring from afar, but he will be a very good friend. The orange chakra fairy. So it's your gut instinct again, and we started with that, so we've gone full circle. And you know, if you've been watching me for quite some time, that I am very happy when a small read like this, when they go full circle, because that means we've got our message across. Because in personal reads, I keep going until I get full circle. So the orange chakra fairy represents the sacred chakra located in your lower abdomen, which is what that rules and what you rule. You need to be happy and confident. Happy and present in yourself, confident and sociable. Your skills in work harmoniously with others often leads to success in whatever you put your energies to, so you may succeed in work. Even when others may perceive that you have failed in a task, you don't see it that way. Your enthusiasm and self-assuredness sees it only as a minor setback, or it should do, and you should always embrace the lessons to be learnt as part of your adventure. This is about a zest for life, such as you do. People watch you flit by without a baggage or inhibitions, or may often find it difficult to understand you as deep and thoughtful person. On the outside, you appear to be a happy person full of life, always seeking the next adventure. However, you are much more deeper than this. Your behaviour of heading straight into the burning building when everyone else exits tends to scare people and leads them to believe you are reckless. On the contrary, you possess an insatiable need to lead a full life and experience all the lessons that Spirit has to offer you. Don't succumb to any fears. That's it. Don't succumb to any fears of others. Continue to live your life to the fullest, and people will begin to understand your courage as being a positive example of strength and character. So don't worry about what other people think. Seriously, now is the time for us to lead the way. There'll be much more chaos before this is over. Sagittarius. Message of Spirit, please. Sagittarius, 30th of May, 2020. Nightmare situation and or sleepless night in the past 9 weeks. In the present, the Emperor, someone who believes, maybe possibly wrongly, that they are your superior or they can tell you what to do. They are stubborn but successful. They like things done their way or the highway and don't take no for an answer. Aries rules image, the head, the face and birth. So it could be your self-worth, which is positive. Those born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. This is success. However, the hidden things are that someone is dissatisfied with their lot. They are ungrateful for what they've achieved and don't see it as being very profitable. The obstacles to overcome. It's the obstacles, really. If you've hit a brick wall, the bricks have to be removed. There could be delays in travel, problems with children, those born 1966 plus or minus 12. Something needs to come to light, or your happiness is the obstacle. You want to be happy. Others see you as competitive, argumentative, conflicts and competition, really. Bickering all the time. The right course of action is heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. You need to be separate from these people for some time. Take some time out for yourself, or there may be minor surgery involved for some. It could be a three-way situation. But it is separation from someone that you care about deeply. You are carrying a heavy burden, but note the house in the background. You are on the last mile and you can lay down your burden very soon. So Aries energy, possibly a Leo as well, but it's not necessarily. Those born on the 4th or the 31st and those born on the 19th, living or past. Get for your diary and address, massively important, both positive. Seven years, like I say, is mentioned, and 10 days before possibly you lay down this burden. Someone is impatient. They're no longer waiting for their lover to arrive. There is no new beginnings, no fresh starts, problems with children possibly, or a failed pregnancy, and there is bad advice given, or someone who believes they are they know everything when they don't. Clarity. And that's what's coming, the clarity. That's your obstacles to overcome, is to gain clarity. I don't even know if you can see that. Can you see that? So this is what it's all about. It's the blue chakra, it's the throat chakra. So somebody needs to speak up. Finally, things become clear. You can see clearly. The clarity is being able to see what really is. It's about sorting through what belongs where and to whom. The challenge is to ensure, whilst you are deciding what is and isn't yours, it's always too easy to take on everyone else's issues when you are openly exploring your own. You are plagued by feelings of unfaithfulness and disloyalty, however, cannot understand where these are coming from. Although you would like to wear the burden of being unfaithful and disloyal, it just doesn't quite fit in this instance. The reason it doesn't fit is because it's not yours in the first place. You are being manipulated, and the situation you're involved in requires a scapegoat, so you're it. So now it's time to investigate the situation further, and you will quickly find clear evidence it's not your issue. It's time to step away, stop being the martyr, call their bluff. The person involved will quickly back down, and you will realise they have been caught out. You will learn something, some life-changing lesson from this experience, and in future will take more time to be clearer about who owns which emotion, instead of thinking you're responsible for everyone else's well done. Now this can be as simple as somebody blaming you for infidelity. Usually those that blame those for infidelity are the ones that are doing it themselves. Whatever you are being blamed for, it is you have triggered someone else who sees something in you that they believe is what's in them. You are not them, and if they are having a go at you about something, chances are they've been up to it themselves. So, Pisces, 30th of May 2020. Let's finish this now. Message of Spirit, please. Love and light, Pisces. Let's see what we've got for you. Gemini energy. Issues with the hands, arms, shoulders that are healed. Communications and siblings. A choice has been made in the past. It was the right choice. In the present, there may be a death, a passing, or an ending to overcome the grief of, because you are grieving. Your wishes, the 10 weeks is mentioned, sorry. The hidden things are Aquarius energy. So groups, the wider society, it rules ankles, legs. It's wishes and dreams not coming true because somebody refuses to open a Pandora's box. I was born on the 17th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. The obstacles to overcome is something in its early stages, some sort of partnership or mutual love, or something that shouldn't have been permanent. It should have only been something to learn from and then move on. But I believe this is something in its early stages, a love situation, because others see you as not accepting their offers of love. You've got enough on your plate, you don't need love to be in it as well, but somebody is offering it. So the right course of action is to fight for what you want. Conflicts and competition may be there. Maybe that's why you're not accepting this offer, because you believe there's somebody else involved in this situation, so you're not into competition. Avoid being stubborn. You are holding on too tightly to finances, the outcome of a situation, that your way of doing things, the old way of doing things. None of it is relevant anymore. So let go, release, and what's yours will come back to you, no matter what. Don't hang on to things and situations or people that fight you to be free. You need to give them the freedom. They are not your property. Yeah, travel is indicated here. You're going to have to travel towards someone, or someone will travel towards you. And then there can be a sigh of relief because there is mutual love there. What did I say? So it isn't over. You've got over there was some sort of you felt being stabbed in the back because you felt that somebody chose someone else over you. Not true. There may have been other reasons and you assumed wrongly. So someone didn't choose someone over you. There were other factors within this. And maybe they did choose someone else over you, but it took that for them to realise how much they miss you. So it's entirely up to you. You have free will, but your choices have consequences to your future. This is something that's destined. And at the minute your wishes and dreams can't come true because you're waiting for someone to open that Pandora's box. Yeah, you need to be your independent self. Give them something to want. Give them something to miss. And if they don't miss it, then you've lost nothing and you're still free and independent to be yourself. This is what Spirit wants of all of us. Even in relationships, you are an independent soul. You are of need of no one. Your happiness is within you. Independence is a great trait to develop and nurture, but should not be compounded with ego. We are all social beings and need one another to love and learn from. Too much independence can create lonely and inflexible people, which is no way to travel your life's journey. We need to share our experiences with one another in an effort to get the most out of this life. Being controlling and isolating yourself, what did I say? Will not enhance our learning experience along our journey. You have been in the limelight now for some time, and as a result you've become a little self-centered, which is causing problems in your close relationships. No harm has been done. It's just your friends and family are missing your involvement in their personal affairs. So some of you may have got involved too deeply, too quickly in a relationship and you're not sharing of yourself. That's not healthy. You still have to be independent people within a relationship. And in the beginning, people always do what you want. But then if you keep taking that liberty, the shine will rub off for them. So you need to put distance between you and someone not for good, but for a short length of time so that you can find the balance back in your life. Spend some quality time with your loved ones and listen to what's been happening to them lately. You'll be surprised at how much you've missed and what's happening under your very nose. The catching up will be great and lots of fun and laughter will be had by all. So there you go. Time to catch up with everybody else and stop cocooning yourself in with one person alone. Thanks for listening.